Welcome back to the workshop. Playing around with this Rigol DS2072A again that I was having triggering issues with before, and I think I seem to have got to the bottom of it, but let's see how this goes. So at the moment it's looking at a roughly 100 Hertz square wave signal generator setup, just to give a little bit of undershoot so I can see stuff's actually occurring. It's not doing anything particularly interesting. What I'd noticed was it would stop triggering and stop updating the screen, and you'd have to play with the time-based settings again to get the screen to update. And I've realised how it's occurring. So if you have the counter displayed on the channel of interest, and you get rid of the menu, the counter will continue to update, and the screen updates and everything's happy. So if I vary the frequency slightly on the SIGGEN, the counter varies, the screen keeps updating, everything's good. I'll move it so the undershoots are visible on the screen. Everything's happy. If you then put the second channel on, let me just hide the menu after a second. Is it going to do it? It freezes up, and you've just seen it's frozen. The frequency counter is still updating, and I can vary the frequency, and the frequency counter changes, but the display is no longer updating. If I take off channel 2, the screen goes back to updating, and it will keep updating, no issue. Don't really have an explanation for that. I've also noticed if you go it to measure, if you turn the counter off, you can put channel 2 back on and it will continue to update, no issue. And if you go to the horizontal menu and put the frequency display on there, and then get everything sort of set, sorry, it's doing the frequency display on the wrong channel. You put the frequency display on the right channel, you can now get a frequency update. You can get a frequency for channel 1, and it will continue to update whether you have channel 2 enabled or not, and the screen redraws. So no idea exactly what's going on there, but that does seem to be it. If you're having issues with the screen not updating when you have a frequency counter on, get rid of the frequency counter that you get from the measure menu, and everything seems okay. So yeah, don't know if that's a known bug or a known issue with the firmware on the DS72A, but it took me a while and a lot of head scratching yesterday to figure out what was going on. It was a real pain. I had to keep triggering the scope every 5 seconds or so. I was looking at a high frequency signal coming from a pulse generator. It was yeah, it was a bit of a pain, but I seem to have got the bottom of that now. Thanks very much. Bye.